You have an obligation, if you're going to impose, to get consent, not to recklessly be stepping in other people's wet cement. Making babies, you're rolling risk dice, and they have skull and crossbone right on them. You can look at the face of the dice and see it's right on the dice. They arrogantly just say, I don't care. I don't like skeletons, so they won't show up when I roll the dice, because I have superpowers. Or some bullshit rationalization that says it's okay for me to roll 2 skull heads, fuck somebody over, create a bad destiny with my decision to roll dice that didn't need to be rolled. What was your ambition? What's your expectation? Your expectation was to assign a risk, and you just couldn't give a shit. That's it. You're selfish, you suck, you're unenlightened, you're some asshole who would go into the universe and make hamburgers out of things. Because it suits you. It suits your desire. You hungry, you take. And that's all you're doing with this pro-life crap. You're just saying, I'll take. Impose the risk, the pain and the suffering on certain individuals. Fuck them. They don't have any say in the matter. Fuck you. It's just so overt an imposition. A rude, obnoxious, arrogant imposition. And for what? No God is telling you you have to do it. Just own up to the fact that you believe in God. And say, God made me do it. God says I have to. God says it's our obligation. Quit playing this game that you did something for some rational reason. You did nothing for a rational reason. Just selfish, self-interested, and reasons in a brain that was a glib, reckless asshole. Properly define who you are, what you've done with your existence. Quit pretending that you did some search for the truth. You aren't searching for the truth. You're searching for rationalizations that make your deluded, silly Barney the Dinosaur philosophy validated. And that's it. You're looking to validate your horseshit with any kind of string of bullshit that isn't evidence. You can pull on it and you can make it look like it. It doesn't change what it is. Shitty rationalizations, horseshit that you just made up. For anybody who is enlightened, has any kind of intelligence, it's a decisive argument. So you can't argue it. There's no counter argument for the fact that you have an obligation, if you're going to impose, to get consent. It's just basic to existing, is trying to have a unmessy footprint, not to recklessly be stepping in other people's wet cement. This is a complex argument? No, it's so simple an argument. Logic and reasoning will win in the end. But to get to the end, to advance logically through the steps of understanding, enlightenment is understanding we're just addicts. And so if you don't make the addict, then there's none of this concern over the heroin anymore. It's irrelevant. Even if we were to live perfect lives, that would mean we make a mess and we perfectly clean it up. But there's still a mess for a while, which is still a negative.